Top 10 Murim Manhwa. You won't believe the hidden gems I have encountered in the world of Murim Manhwa. In this video, I'm counting down the top 10 series that are packed with action, drama, and some of the most unique superpowers you have ever seen. Trust me, these are Murim Manhwa you need to read right now. So now, let's get started. Number 10 on the list of the top Murim Manhwa is Enologist in Sichuan Tang clan. This new manhwa follows Spicy Fabre, a million streaming expert on poisons and venomous insects who gets reincarnated in the world of Murim after being bitten by a black mamba in Africa. Now raising poisonous bugs in the jungle, Spicy catches the eye of the renowned Sichuan Tang clan, masters of poison arts who wants him to join the ranks. With sharp artwork and entertaining plot and some seriously unique characters, this is a Murim Manhwa you won't want to miss. Trust me, it's a new manhwa that will hook you from start to finish. Next up on the list of top Murim Manhwa is I Become the Youngest Disciple of the Martial Arts Leader. The story follows Li Huan, the strongest martial artist in the world and leader of the Hojiongdan. During a mission, he loses consciousness after battling the heavenly demon of the demon sect. But when he wakes up, he's somehow back in his childhood home. Turns out, Li Huan has been sent back in time to when he was 17 years old. And to his shock, he suddenly remembers the absolute demonic art techniques of his previous enemy. With sharp art, a great story plot, and some seriously awesome martial arts action, this is a Murim Manhwa you won't want to miss. Trust me, the twists and turns will keep you hooked from start to finish. Number 8 on our list of the top Murim Manhwa is Surviving as a Genius and Borrowed Time. This one is a real hidden gem, packed with action, drama, and a whole lot of heart. The story follows Jung Yonshin, a young martial arts genius who was born with a short fate. He can't live past the age 20. Even though his family looked down on him, Yonshin's skills were so impressive that he created his own unique martial arts style. But one day, Yonshin realizes he's running out of time. This is where the desperate struggles begins, as this terminally ill prodigy tries everything he can to survive. With stunning artwork and an awesome story plot that will have you on the edge of a seat, Surviving as a Genius and Borrowed Time is a Murim Manhwa you won't want to miss. Trust me, just bookmark this ASAP. Up next at number 7 is Absolute Dominion, the latest manhwa from the author of Reborn as the Heavenly Demon and Absolute Regression. This one follows Jiok Li Jian, a mysterious 20-year-old youth who is on a mission to dominate the martial world. Armed with not just incredible fighting skills but also eloquence and charisma, this guy is a force to be reckoned with. Whether he is wielding the monarch sword in one hand and the fearsome hellblade in another, or just straight up dazzling everyone with his martial prowess, Jiok is determined to devour the whole Jianghu. With stunning artwork and a plot that will keep you glued to the page, Absolute Dominion is a Murim Manhwa you really can't afford to miss. Trust me, this one is an absolute must-read. Number 6. Heavenly Demon Sword Grand Saga. The story follows a certain disciple who has been entrusted with the fate of the Central Plains. This guy has 6 masters, and he's determined to be the sword that will pierce the heavens, no matter how much he has to slim down first. Because let's be real, this dude is one hefty martial artist, with a cast of wacky, over-the-top characters who just can't seem to take anything seriously. Heavenly Sword's Grand Saga starts off as a total riot, but be warned, the humor can get a bit much at times and the pacing starts to drag. Still, if you are in the mood for some outrageous martial arts action and non-stop laughs, this is the Murim Manhwa for you. Moving on to our number 5, the demonic cult leader is too reluctant. The story follows the young leader of the demonic cult, who just wants a simple life. But after his father, the heavenly demon Asura passes away, a rebellion erupts and he is forced to flee. Thinking he can finally live the peaceful existence he's always dreamed of, this reluctant cult leader's plans get thrown into chaos when Pung Chion, his father confidant, insists he must become the 16th cult leader. With this stunning art, a cast of endearing characters, and a plot that's equal parts hilarious and intense, the demonic cult leader is too reluctant is a hidden gem you won't want to miss. Trust me, this one is a great Murim Manhwa from start to finish. Number 4. Absolute Regression. By the studio that brought you The Return of the Crazy Demon and the artist that brought The Breaker, we have a new manhwa series, Absolute Regression. The story follows an unrivaled swordsman who has lost everything, his family, his friends, his entire life. But he is not going to take that losses lying down. Nope, this guy has got a plan. he's gonna use the legendary Great Regression technique to travel back in time and get his revenge, with stunning artwork from the studio that brought us the return of the crazy demon and a plot that will keep you guessing. Absolute Regression is a hidden gem you won't want to miss. Sure, it's got your typical time-traveling revenge storyline, but trust me, the way it plays out is anything but predictable. This one is a wild, crazy read from start to finish. Number 3. Demon King. This one is brought to us by the studio behind the hit Return of the Triple S Class Ranker, and it has a crazy story from the beginning to end. The story follows Yuk Ryonhui, the eldest son of the demonic cult, who is a survivor of the infamous Purple Cloud Island, aka the Land of the Dead. After the demonic cult's successor gets assassinated, Yuk infiltrates the cult's top training facility to get to the bottom of the scheme. And let me tell you, this guy is no slouch. He ends up teaming up with a secret master martial artist from the Orthodox faction, and sparks fly as they work together to uncover the truth. With stunning artwork, a great story plot, and a pair of protagonists you can't help but root for, Demon King is a Murim Manhwa you won't want to miss. Trust me, this one is an absolute must-read. At number 2, we have got The Champion's Path to Murim, a Murim Manhwa that's equal parts hilarious and action-packed. This one follows Kim Sang-hyuk, a living legend in the world of mixed martial arts who somehow gets reborn as the youngest son of a Murim big shot. But don't think this guy is gonna sit back and let the martial artist have all the fun. Nope, he's determined to forge a new legend for himself in this strange new world. Armed with a crazy fighting spirit and a unique blend of modern martial arts like boxing, taekwondo, and capoeira, Kim Sang-hyuk is ready to shake things up and leave the Murim crowd jaws on the floor. Sure, the story might not have the most original premise, but trust me, the way this guy dominates the competition never gets old. If you are craving for some over-the-top action and laughs, Champion's Path to Murim is the Murim Manhwa for you. And finally, number 1, Heavenly Inquisition Sword. The story follows Eon Jioka, a guy who has had a pretty rough go of it. Bullied mercilessly by his father's first wife and siblings, he eventually ended up imprisoned in a warehouse after his dad passed away. But Eon Jioka is not one to take that kind of abuse lying down. Nope, he's mastered some insanely powerful martial arts during his imprisonment, and now he's out for revenge. With gorgeous artwork, an engaging plot, and a protagonist you can't help but root for, Heavenly Inquisition Sword is a must-read for any Murim fan. Sure, the story hits a bit of a lull after the initial tournament arc, but trust me, when the action picks back up, it's absolutely worth the wait. This one is a wild manhwa from start to finish. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 Murim Manhwa that absolutely needs to be on your radar. Whether you are a longtime fan or just getting into this wild and wacky world of martial arts, these stories are guaranteed to keep you entertained from start to finish. Now go forth, my fellow Murim fans, and dive headfirst into these incredible manhwas. Trust me, your inner key warrior will thank you. Until next time, stay awesome and happy reading. Peace out.